Hello recommenders, this is Romeo from recommendationbook.com, and today I have a discussion here. I'm gonna talk about my two favorite Ganzos of my collection. This here is what you see here are all the Ganzos I have, and I'm gonna talk why these two here are my favorite Ganzos. My favorite Ganzos are the Ganzos G. Let me show you here. Just a minute. G704, G704, and F756. These here are my two favorite guns. Now why these two here are my favorite guns? Let's start here by this one here. All this one here are excluded for some reason. Let's start by the automatic here. In the automatic here, the problem with the automatic is that you may confuse yourself with the safety. You can, for example, here, let's suppose, for example, you want to deploy the knife in a hurry, in a self-defense situation, and you start pressing here while the safety is engaged. You can start pressing here. Or the safety is not engaged, but you can start pressing the safety instead of here. So I don't like the safety of the autos. I think I like the folder to be hot every time. I like my folders to be hot like a revolver. You just press the trigger and shoot. So this here is excluded because of the safety. I don't like the safety. And the chip is very delicate too. Very delicate chip. Now let's go here to the one here. Now this one here. This here is the Ganzos G742. This here is the best flicker of my collection. It's a great flicker. Oops, ready? It's a great flicker. But I prefer the axis lock on these two guns here. So this here is excluded just because he is a frame lock. I prefer the axis lock. Now this one here is the Ganzos G753. And this one here is a great knife, but it has a very delicate chip. And I don't like the titanium coating here. The titanium coating doesn't allow to cut very well for things. The painting here inhibits the knife when cutting something. It doesn't allow the knife to cut very well. So this knife here is excluded because of the coating and because of the delicate chip. But it's a great knife. This one here is the Ganzos. Let me see here. Ganzos 751. This one here is a great knife, but the detent sucks. The detent sucks. Let me see here. The detent is very weak, so it's not very safe to carry. So this one here is excluded because of the weak detent. This here is the Ganzos G. Let me show you here. Ganzos G750. This here is excluded because of the carbon fiber. The carbon fiber is very sleek, and the titanium coating. This knife here, I bought this knife just because I wanted a knife with the carbon fiber, but the carbon fiber I think is very sleek for tactical use, and I don't like the titanium coating. Titanium coating doesn't allow to cut very well through things. Now here we have the F754. Now this one here is a great knife. I like this knife, It has a very delicate chip and titanium carbon fibers, carbon fiber scales. The carbon fiber is very sleek and the chip is very delicate, so it's excluded because of that. This one here, I like this knife here too. It's a very great knife. It has a very delicate chip, and I prefer the axis lock to the liner locks. So this one here is excluded because of the delicate chip and the liner lock. And this one here is the Ganzos G. Let me show you here. Ganzos G727. This one here is excluded because this one here is my second EDC knife I bought, and this one here is excluded because the lock is not very strong. The lockup is not. I show you. The lockup is not very strong. And yeah, the lockup is not very strong. This one is excluded because the lock is not very strong, and I ruined the knife with the wave feature here. I would not make the wave feature again. I ruined the knife with the wave feature, so this knife here is excluded because the lock is not very strong. And this two here. Now this one here, two here are my favorite of the collection. These two here have a very strong chip. Very strong chip, it's true. Let me show you here. Both of them have very strong chips. They have the G10 scales. They have the axis lock. This here has a great clip. The clip is black, it's a very discreet clip. This one here has 3.6 inches. Now, what the difference between these two here? This one here is more hard use. The Ganzos G704 is more hard use. This one here is more lightweight. It has more reach. This one here is a 3.6 inches knife. This one here is a 3.5 inches knife. I think it's a 3.5 inches knife. As you can see, this one here has more reach, but both are here are great knives. Both of these are my favorite Ganzos knives. The Ganzos G704 and the Ganzos F756, my two favorite guns because of the axis lock, the G10 scales, and great knives. Also, this is it for the discussion of today. Thanks for watching and see you later.